Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be filming a uni Q&A. So it's basically going to be a roundup of first year now. Obviously with this whole coronavirus and a lockdown and all of that stuff, which I'm sure you guys are all aware of right now. I feel like I just don't need to kind of explain the situation. I'm sure you all know exactly what is going on. It means that my first year of uni got cut short by so much. I feel robbed of our time there. Like, it's honestly so sad because first year is meant to be the year where you can literally do whatever. I was literally having so much fun and I was already so upset about how fast it was going. Also, excuse my nails, they're kind of tragic at the moment. We're in lockdown, like, and there's nothing I can do. Obviously because of the coronavirus, literally everyone from uni has gone home now, so first year is pretty much over. I really highly doubt that this is all going to be over and all of us to be able to go back to uni. I mean, everyone's pretty much moved out all of their stuff anyway. I haven't yet because I don't really want to go out on the roads and get stopped and whatnot. But yeah, because the first year is over, I thought I would just kind of do a Q&A kind of summing up everything about first year. Any questions? I did do a Q&A when I first started uni, but I feel like now I've pretty much done the whole year. To be honest, we only had around 2 months left anyway, but still, that 2 months, it doesn't even matter. But yeah, I feel like now that I've done first year, I can really answer questions with a bit more experience and insight. I feel like this video will really help any of you guys who are going to university in September or in a few years, because I remember before I started uni, I watched so many of these videos, like literally so many, because you just don't know what to expect, and it's such a scary thing going to uni, like moving to a whole new city and all of that. So I asked you guys to ask me some questions over on my Instagram, which if you don't already follow my Instagram, here is my Instagram. Make sure you guys go follow me on there because I'm way more interactive and stuff on there. If you guys want to ask me any questions or like where my clothes are from and all of that good stuff, then definitely check out my Instagram. I really did not think I'd be making this video about first year so soon. It is what it is. We just have to move on now. It just, to be honest, it just means that second year is gonna be absolutely amazing because we all feel robbed of our time. You guys literally asked me so many questions, so I'm just gonna kind of go through them. A lot of them are the same, and this video is probably going to be really chatty, but hopefully you guys like that. So I'm gonna just kind of say the basics. I feel like a lot of people ask the same questions, is what did I study, where did I go to uni, and all of that good stuff. So I go to the University of Manchester and I study fashion management. So there you go. Obviously I'm a first year. I've literally just handed in some of my coursework yesterday. Still got uni work to do, but yeah, that's pretty much the basics. I study fashion. I go to the Uni of Manchester. So the first question was, how was the change from A-levels to studying for a degree? Now I feel like this is something that I wondered as well, because obviously I found A-levels, I feel like everyone finds A-levels so hard, and everyone says they're literally the hardest things that you ever have to do in your life, and I probably would agree with that. Honestly, I feel like uni, I look so orange as well. I'm really sorry about it, and I would definitely agree with that. I do think A-levels was way harder because the amount of content that you learn at A-level, and you've got 3 or 4 subjects, I just think it's a lot. I feel like uni is harder in different ways. Like, I feel like A-levels are more harder because of like the content and how much you need to learn, whereas uni is harder because you don't have really any help from teachers or anything unless you really ask for it, and still they don't really give you much help anyway. But also because you've literally got to manage all your time, do all your own research. It's not spoon-fed to you like A-levels are, which is something that I did find really hard at first, and still now, like this semester just gone. It's kind of like you really need to do your own research and you have to do your own work because the lecturers are not going to do it for you, and you can ask them questions and stuff, but like there's only so much help they can give you. I think uni is definitely easier. I mean, obviously it completely depends on what course you're doing and that kind of thing. I know my course, in comparison to a lot of courses, I honestly think my course is the one who gets the least amount of work. Like, we really do not get a lot. Like, I don't think it's a lot, to be honest, in comparison to like other courses. That's probably the main change, to be honest, is that you've literally got to do all the work yourself. So someone else asked, was it hard to make friends? Now, I answered this in my last Q&A that I did at the start of uni. I personally didn't find it that hard to make friends, but I am also a very kind of like loud out there. I really do put myself out there, especially with uni. I was really scared that I wouldn't make any friends, but like I said this in my last video, but especially in the first couple weeks, like I would make so much effort trying to get to know as many people as you possibly can, which I know sounds weird me saying this, but once you're there you'll realize that you have so many opportunities to make new friends. If you're going to pre's, that is like obviously a massive place where you can make friends with freshers. Obviously then on your course and all of that stuff, there's definitely opportunities for you to make friends. I definitely feel like the effort you put into making friends is the effort you'll receive back, if that makes any sense. I feel like you definitely do have to put yourself out there, and it is very weird. Like you do literally go up to people and be like, hi, I'm Kim, I study this, what do you do? Like you just do it, but it's just natural. Like thinking about it before, I was like, that's just so awkward to have those conversations, but when you're there, everyone else is literally doing the same. Everyone's in the same boat, willing to get to know each other and everything like that. I feel like in semester 2 it's a bit harder to make new friends because everyone's kind of got their friends already, but I still think it's definitely possible to make friends, especially if you're going to a lot of pre's and like societies. That's something I wish I did actually. I wish I joined like the Indian society or like the Asian society or whatever. I'm gonna join it in second year because I actually wish I joined that. I'm so stupid. That's just my personal experience with it. I found it quite easy. And also speaking to people in group chats before, I also said this in my last video, but if you speak to people in group chats before, like, you know, like the people who are in your block or your accommodation or your halls or whatever, if you speak to people on there and like speak in the group chat and like message someone privately who you think you could really get on with. I did that with like 2 people, Sunny, who you guys all know, and Sophie, who's also been on the vlogs. Those are really the only 2 people who I like messaged privately before coming to uni, and they're literally like my best friends now. You just make so many friends as well when you go out. Like I would do anything to go back to freshers. It was just amazing. Literally loved it. So someone asked, what halls did you live in and how was it living in halls? So when I was applying for accommodation, I was literally like, I want to live in the city. I don't want to live in like Fallowfield or like I think it's Victoria Park because they're so far away from the city. And at first I got an accommodation called Denmark Road, which at first I was really happy about because it was the one that I wanted. It was like a nice modern one, quite close to the city. But I was in like a group chat with like, there was nobody in that group chat, I swear, and everyone said it's literally dead at Denmark Road, and I was like, I literally cannot do this to myself for first year. I would highly recommend, if you can, if you're going to Uni of Manchester obviously, is to live in Fallowfield. That's where you want to be for first year. Trust me, you want to be in Fallowfield because it's just so social. There's so many different accommodations there. I personally stayed in Unsworth Park. Again, I got so lucky with that. I actually managed to swap with someone, but that one is literally completely brand new, so I was like the first person living in my room. I literally love my room. I love the whole accommodation there. Like I literally just loved it. And there was like a really nice social bit as well, which you could go chill, and there's a cinema room and a study room. It was just amazing. I literally love where I live. But I feel like if you're anywhere in Fallowfield, you're gonna have an amazing first year. But yeah, I really actually did like halls, and something that I'm really gonna miss in second year because no one's gonna be like close by anymore. You can't just be like, oh, come downstairs, come up, or come to mine really quickly. I literally loved having like all my friends in like such a close proximity, like either in my building or in the next building next to me. Someone said, did you have any bad experiences with your flatmates? I actually didn't. Luckily, one of my flatmates, literally my next door neighbor, also studied fashion. So like for freshers, like going in for welcome week and that kind of thing, we went in together, which was really nice. Everyone in my flat was actually lovely. I mean, the only like bad things, which it wasn't even that bad, it's just when the kitchen got really dirty. Like sometimes it would kick off in the group chat, but like nothing really like too crazy. And yeah, I really liked my flat. We did have someone who kept stealing food, and I don't think we'll ever find out who that person was because there was 10 of us living in the flat. Someone said, do you recommend getting a mini fridge? I'm asking because I had people steal your stuff. I feel like in some unis mini fridges aren't allowed. I'm pretty sure most unis you're not allowed a mini fridge. And what I would say about people stealing your food, like I said, we had someone who was like stealing like a chicken breast, like a beer, like ice cream and that kind of thing. But what I would say about that is I didn't keep all of my food in the kitchen. I literally had a massive storage thing underneath my bed full of like dry food and like stuff that I didn't really need to put in the kitchen. So I kept a lot of mine in the room, so that's something that you could do if you don't want people to nick your stuff. To be honest, no one really stole my food. I mean, unless someone did and I just didn't notice, because I feel like I just wouldn't notice that kind of stuff anyway. It was only like my butter and my jam I realised had gone significantly down. I know that other people did get their food stolen, which obviously, like, what is actually wrong with you to steal food, like someone else's food? But what most of my flatmates would do, if we needed to borrow like something small, like milk, sugar, any of that stuff, we literally just put it in the group chat and be like, can I borrow this? Someone asked, how often did you have to do your grocery shop or like your food shop? To be honest, I did it like a few times a week. Like, I really didn't like buying for the week. I only did that a few times where I bought a lot and then made it last for the whole week. But I feel like with that, like, things just started to go off really quickly. I found that like I forgot I bought things and then it'd gone off and then I'd have to chuck it in the bin. I just found I was wasting more things. So like on the way back from uni, what I would do is basically, if you go to Uni of Manchester, every single thing's on one road. The bus literally goes up and down this road. But there was kind of like a little mini Lidl, a little mini Tesco. There was a massive Sainsbury's, like a 5-minute walk from our accommodation, but that was always so busy. I would literally stop off from uni some days during the week and kind of get my food for like 2 or 3 days, and then obviously when I go to uni again, stop off, buy some more things. And I found that worked out better so that I didn't waste things. I just found then I didn't waste as much food because I wasn't forgetting about things that I bought. So yeah, I did it a few times a week. Someone said, was the first half of uni different to your second half? So obviously we only got like half of our second half, if that makes sense, because of coronavirus. I feel like semester 1 was just absolutely crazy. Like, that was the best. From September to actually the end of January was just the best couple months ever. Like, I literally loved it. It was so much fun. And then I feel like people started to go out less and like people just had a lot more work and stuff. So yeah, I definitely say that the first half of uni was a lot better and people were like more willing to make friends, which makes me super excited for second year, first semester. But yeah, I feel like by second semester people just get tired and like going out becomes a little bit repetitive, but then I feel like we're all going to be recharged, especially because our year's being cut short. But if you guys want me to do like a reacting to my first year haul, that haul video I did, let me know, because I can tell you what you actually need and what you don't. So someone said, where will you be living for a second year? So me, Nicole and Sophie, we are living in the city next year. Now most people for second year, they stay in Fallowfield and get like a house or whatever. I just really didn't want to do that. Like, the three of us, we wanted to be in the city, but I just kind of want to be able to walk where I want to go instead of relying on public transport, because there's nothing I hate more than those buses. I literally hate them so much. It was all very long, but yeah, we're living in the city. We've got a really nice new apartment. Honestly, cannot wait to do like videos in there, like an apartment tour and like room tours and like cooking videos and all that stuff. Like, it's gonna be so fun, like the three of us. I'm so excited. Someone said, did you ever consider taking a gap year? I actually did take a gap year, so I literally took a year off. So I should really be in second year, but obviously I took a gap year, so I'm in first year. Someone said, why do you only have white friends? Do you not get along with Indian girls? What kind of question is that? I'm not even gonna answer it because that's just so stupid. Worst thing about first year is the fact that it's literally come to an end. I think either way I was gonna be upset that it come to an end, but the fact that it's come to an end so early on in the year is heartbreaking, to be honest. Someone said, how did you afford to pay for uni and how did you manage your money? We're not going to talk about managing money because I literally am the worst. Do you know what? Before uni, I actually thought I actually was really good at managing my money and like thinking about how much I spend. As soon as I went to uni, like that just all went out the window. Like, I don't want to know how much money that I've spent. First semester, I ate out like every single day. I spent £10 on half a waffle, like 5 times I did that. In terms of how I pay for it, so obviously you get your student loan, so you have like the 9 grand to cover tuition fees, and then you have some which goes towards your maintenance, which is like your accommodation. So my maintenance loan didn't actually cover my accommodation, so luckily, which also I am so grateful for this, by the way, yeah, my parents helped me out a lot, which I'm obviously really grateful for. But in terms of money management and budgeting, if anyone has any tips, send them my way, because I think I'm the worst for it. Like, it's actually a problem. Like, I genuinely have spending problems. Someone said, does it matter what age you are at uni if you start 1 year late than your year? This is something else I was quite worried about, because I was like, oh, I've taken a year off. But I found that most of my friends are the same age as me, so most of my friends have taken off a year. But when you go to uni, age just isn't a thing there. Like, you don't think of it like, oh, they're the year below or they're the year above. It's not that kind of thing anymore, because you're all in first year together. You're all starting uni together. I'm pretty sure everyone would say the same as well. So someone said things you forgot to bring to uni. Oh, I forgot like gym stuff. Some point at uni, me and Sophie decided that we were going to join the gym, and then we never went, and then me and Nicole joined, and then we just never went. I basically forgot to bring like gym leggings, gym trainers. My fur coat I left at home as well. I don't know why, and to be honest, I should have just left them at home, because I really did not work out at all. I would say make sure you have enough cutlery, because I only brought like 2 forks, 2 knives, 2 spoons, like 2 of everything, and things like that can get lost. I really did not lose a lot of things, but the things that I did lose was, I think I lost like 2 forks, a spoon. Oh my gosh, also do not forget to bring an umbrella, especially if we're going to Manchester uni, because it rains there a lot. So someone said, did you ever get homesick? I'm aware, by the way, I literally look bright orange. It's the lighting, I'm sorry. So I think for first semester, I really just never wanted to come home, and then when I did come home, within a day I wanted to go back to uni. But I feel like that's because like the whole hype of just moving there, like a new city, your new friends, you just want to be there 24/7. So I didn't really get homesick in first semester, but for second semester I was literally coming home every other weekend, and I don't really know why. Like, I went through quite a rough patch in second semester where like I literally just wanted to be home. I hated it, but I think I definitely felt more homesick in second semester, because also by second semester it kind of like hits you, like the reality hits you, like this is like where you're living, you've got to do like everything yourself, and like the hype of like freshers and that kind of thing is over. But now there's nothing more I want than to go back and be with all my friends and go out and just have fun. But I would definitely say try and spend as much time as you possibly can at uni, especially if you love it. Like, I absolutely love uni so much, and like I have regrets already about like not going out as much and not doing as many things in second semester as I did in first semester, but that's life, hey. Anyway guys, those are all the questions that I'm going to be answering for today's video. Sorry about how long this video is. I just feel like I just needed a ramble, so sorry about that. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.